How have you been? You were supposed to be here once before, I'm told now.
Yes, trial and error.
What the hell happened?
Got deported.
Really?
Was busy being deported, yes.
In what sense?
I went on vacation in South Africa.
You're from South Africa?
Born and raised.
What
Yes.
town in South Africa?
Very small, called Benoni.
Benoni. Hang on a
Yes.
second. Our drummer, Anton Zip, is South African.
Really?
Anton? Benoni?
Yeah! Wow. Wow. I feel right at home.
Try another one.
I just love talking to Anton. So anyway, you're from a small town in South Africa, and you're traveling there on vacation, and then what happens?
I come back, and I had no idea, but my paperwork was just not correct.
What do you mean not correct? Your papers were not in order?
No. So I was supposed to get a stamp or something in South Africa, and I didn't.
Stamp your hand, sure.
In the passport.
Right.
And I came through, and they said, excuse me, but you're not welcome, and we're going to send you back.
Oh
and I
my.
said, but Dave, I'm doing Dave.
Yeah.
And they said, well, lady, we don't care.
We don't care, do you?
So I got
Were you
locked up.
incarcerated?
Well, yeah, they took all sharp objects away from me, locked me up, and for 6 hours, and I was like, but Dave.
Yeah.
No, Dave.
You should have
understand.
called. Did you ever call? Did you try and get in touch with us? Because we could have come over there and got you out.
They said you were too busy.
No, not stupid. All you got to do is have somebody show up and start throwing $20 bills around. You're out. You're a citizen. Welcome to the country.
I did that with the ones, but that didn't work. It's the 20s.
You're just a kid now, aren't you? You're like 22, something like that?
Yeah, 22.
Ooh, wow, my goodness. How did you get started as a big-time actress at such a young age?
$20 bills. Right? I was a ballet dancer for 12 years.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow,
and
that's very difficult work, isn't it?
hard work,
Yeah.
a lot of discipline.
Yeah. You seem like you might be tall for a ballet dancer.
Yes.
Or is that how
yes,
they...
yes,
they
too
get...
tall, and that's how I ended it too. I too much weight on the knees. So 12 years of that, the knees gave in. That was the end of that career.
So what age do the knees give out?
18.
18. All right, so you're still brand new, more or less. What do you do at 18?
I get highly depressed, don't know what to do with my life, buy a one-way ticket to Hollywood, and voila.
You traveled from Benoni to Hollywood?
No. I studied ballet in Europe, and then I went to New York, and I did some classes with Joffrey here in New York.
Oh, yeah.
And it all happened here, and my mom actually came out and said, what the hell? And we did, I fell in love with films at a very young age.
Sure.
But it always, coming from someplace like South Africa, it's so far, and it just seems so out of reach.
Well, you can take the girl out of Benoni, but you can't take the Benoni out of the girl.
Exactly.
Take that Benoni out of there. You're from South Africa? You're born in South Africa? Now, do they have Halloween there? Do they celebrate that?
We do not celebrate Halloween.
Good for
no.
you.
Yes.
It's crazy here, isn't it?
That's why we have good teeth.
Too much candy. But my problem isn't from eating the candy. It's just that the guy put a thing in there today. Yeah, you have beautiful teeth, by the way.
I do.
Yeah, congratulations on that. Take care of those teeth.
No, we don't celebrate Halloween. It's not an anything there.
Yeah.
We don't have it at all. And then I came here, and then all of a sudden I started seeing kids one day just come to my house.
Well, that's fine. Kids doing that's fine. But it's when it's adults, like when you go into the supermarket, and you got people dressed as like Casper checking you out. That.
But then you feel bad because you're not prepared. I wasn't prepared the first year.
Right.
And then I was, I had to go out of my bag and get gum out, to give them something.
Yeah.
So I felt so bad. All of a sudden, all these kids in front of my house.
You know what I do? I travel a lot, and I save those little tiny liquor bottles. There you go, kid. Who wants a Stoli? What's a Jim Beam?
I'm going to remember that.
Are you married?
Why are you asking?
Well, no, I'm just curious. Well, it's for the...
No.
Yeah.
It's for what?
For the application. Have you been married? Have you been married yourself?
No, fortunately, no, I haven't.
You're young. You're just a kid, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the whole marriage thing.
Well, your mom and dad, were they married?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe that's why I don't know how I feel about it.
My point is that one day, people who are ambivalent about this, one day, bingo, everything will seem right, and then it will happen, probably.
Really?
Well, I think. Don't you think so? I mean, it's hard to believe you'll go through your life unmarried, don't you think?
No, No, I don't think so. I'm quite. I mean, I like those Tim Robbins, Susan Sarandon things. You know.
It's weird, though, isn't it?
No, that's not weird. I think.
Look who's talking. Look who's talking.
Now, do you have a
Well,
boyfriend?
did you like Marriage? Did you like?
Yeah,
it?
Yeah, I had a good time. I did.
What did you like about it?
It was, it was fine. It was, I was married for 10
What
years.
did you like? Wearing the ring, or what was it? What about it did you like?
Well, I'll tell you what. The ceremony, I eloped. Well, I didn't elope. We eloped. You can't elope alone. You have to. And we got.
Went to Vegas or something?
No, went to Delaware County, just in Muncie, Indiana. They don't have casino gambling there. And we're married in a garage of a justice of the peace.
You're kidding me.
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's pretty good, isn't it?
I like it. Maybe now I like Marriage.
Yeah.
Can you give me the number or something?
I was really drunk. I was. It was a Friday.
I can't see how you can do it any other way.
I was a kid, and the woman was a lovely woman. The problem wasn't her at all. It was just that I was too young. She was too young, and then later we weren't so young, and I don't know what happened there, but it was anyway.
How long were you married? Long
10
time?
years. Yeah.
10. That's long.
Oh yeah, it was long.
That's
sure.
long.
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
Well, yeah, I think one day probably, sure. Probably.
Really?
Yeah. It's just I'm maybe a little too sensitive.
That's the best excuse I've ever heard. I'm just a little too sensitive. That's what it is.
Yeah, I just maybe. Everything was fine except the parts that weren't fine, and they were horrible.
Really?
But it was, and none of this was her fault. It was all my
All
fault.
you,
All
yeah.
my fault. All my fault, and I just.
Well, you're a big man to say that,
Well, I don't know about that, but you know what? And you mentioned a home. You have a new home, is that right?
Yeah, it's not that new, but yeah, it's pretty new.
So you're a first-time homeowner, is that correct?
Yes.
Now, how do you find that? Is that tough or responsible? Because the minute you buy a home, I don't care what condition it is in, the second you open the door, it starts deteriorating.
Yes.
And even
Yes.
if you don't do anything, it's good, things will happen and there would be problems.
And even if you do something, then still things fall apart.
Right.
Yeah, it's no fun.
Yeah. Have you had any problems of significance?
Well, we're up in the hills, so we have a lot
This
of
is in California?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have a lot of coyotes
Oh, wow.
and bobcats and deer and stuff like that, which is great. But I have dogs, so I'm highly concerned about that.
Well,
but
the fear is, and it's not unfounded, that the coyotes come from wherever they come from, and they will get your dogs and take them away.
yes, they will.
Yeah.
It's a fact. It's a known
And
fact.
force them to join their gang.
Yes. They are. They're quite frightening, and you hear them at night, and they make these just horrible sounds when they're hunting. But I have a bunch of strays. They're all a bunch of mutts.
What kind of combinations do you have?
Oh, one is a Great Dane, Dalmatian, something, something. The other one's a Coonhound, Rhodesian Ridgeback, something, something.
Wow. Well,
Yeah, they're
these are
crazy.
impressive elements in these animals.
Especially the something, something, right? That we don't quite know. But they've all kind of survived on their own, so, they're not fazed by the creatures that we have. And I can't have cats because of the coyotes. I'm scared they'll get out of the property.
Right.
But my Great Dane Dalmatian, his name's Orson, and he is like a cat. He catches rats like nobody's business.
Oh, you have rats. You didn't mention the rats.
Tons of rats. Tons of rats. At night, I'll take a bath, and they'll be having a party, and you hear the music, and it's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's not just the occasional drop by rat.
No.
You have an infestation.
I really do. I really do. But that's that's the price you pay when you live in nature. So it's fine. But Orson takes care of it. He's quite adept.
He's a ratter, the dog.
He's insane, Dave.
Yeah.
He catches rats while he's on a leash. You've never seen anything
Man,
like it.
That must be great fun for you. To be that close to the kill, for God's sakes.
It's very painful for me because I don't like stuff like
Well,
that.
what
And-
happens? So you're out walking Orson, and,
Yeah.
then you hear a rat, or what?
No, you don't even hear anything. It's insane. He'll just be walking, and he kind of looks like an alien a little bit, and his ears would just go up, and he would just dive his head into a bush and pull out a rat. It's insane.
Oh,
it's insane,
man.
yeah.
He gets them in his jaws across the back or something?
I scream, the rat screams, it's a mess. It's a disaster.
Now, you mentioned, you bring up a good point. A lot of people think, well, maybe you should move, maybe you're living in the wrong neighborhood, but rats are everywhere.
Everywhere.
Here in
you
New
have
York,
them here.
Oh my God, do we have
And
them
here you have the dirty ones.
We have they're like the size of a poodle.
They
here.
are not that big.
Yes, they are. Here they
No,
are.
they're
Honest to
not.
God. And the mayor last year they estimated that there are 30 million rats in the metropolitan area. And not only that, but many of them come in on Metro North every day. They commute in. They're crazy.
They're taking over. What is going on? Are you right? What?
What's the matter?
Is there like a thing going on between the two of you?
Between Oprah and myself?
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal. Oprah, the last time she was on the show was 1989.
Okay.
And since then, that's 16 years ago. Since then, we've called at least once a week saying, Oprah, would you please be on the show? And she has not been on the show for 16 years. And there's a simple, good explanation for that. She hates me. So now,
No.
she's rising above her own feelings about me to be on the show.
I don't think that's true. Who could hate you, first of all? There's too much war in the
Well,
world.
exactly.
We
But
don't
see,
need that
this
kind
just
of
shows
stuff.
you what a great, magnanimous human being this is. That she's overlooking whatever this is to come and be on the show.
She has been very busy conquering the world.
Oh, I know. But I think this is great symbolically for not only the country but for the world.
It's going to be amazing. I'm going to be watching.
Oh,
for
yes,
sure.
I guess you will. So anyway, what is she like? What do you guys talk about when you're actually, do you go out to dinner? Do you play golf? What do you do?
No, she's very, you can talk to her about anything. She's got
Right.
2 Cocker Spaniels, similar color, the same colors. Then this sounds so pathetic, but we talk about our dogs.
Right. What kind of dogs do you have?
We have mutts and then the 2 Cockers, but
Right.
they're all rescues.
And oh, that's great. That's the best way to get
Yeah,
a dog.
they're all
And Oprah has dogs?
And I know the 2 Cockers, and then I think she's got some new puppies, some labs, so that you can start off with
Oprah
that.
really loves.
Yeah, she likes her dog.
Get me some dogs! Thank you so much, and congratulations on 2 things. 1, that bracelet, and 2,
Yes. Yes.
becoming a U.S. citizen. Has that happened already?
Yes.
Yeah, good for you.
You're stuck with me now.
And your country of birth, am I correct? It's South Africa?
Yeah.
Yeah. And when did you decide to become a United States citizen?
Well, I've always wanted to be one. They just didn't want to take me.
I find that hard to believe.
It's quite a process. You have to work hard. You have
Right.
to, study up. And finally I was approved, and then you have to kind of go in and you have to do what they call an interview. And, you have to know your stuff. You got to know your senators,
Really? They give you an actual test?
Yeah, no, they give you a test. You have to.
See, if I were you, I'd just show up in the dress. Okay, let's go. Thank you. Next. We're in business now. And did you answer all the questions? Did you get a
did,
perfect
yes.
score?
No, I
Is
didn't.
it harder than we think or not as hard as we think?
No, it really is. It is what you should know, and it's good that they do it. Because you should, if you live here, you should know.
Like,
your
what's a
senators and
sample
stuff.
question?
Well, you got to know, how the government works. You got to know the senators. You got to know.
Well, nobody knows how the government works, for God's sakes. That's impossible. That's not a fair question.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
What is the Supreme Court? All of that stuff, and I did incredibly well. I worked very hard. I
Good.
studied up until. And yeah, I was right there, He didn't even finish the sentence.
So you
I was
really
right
had all
there.
of the information.
I was right there until he went, okay, great. So can you just take this piece of paper and write, "It's a sunny day." And I went, what? That wasn't in the book. Wait a second, I didn't study that. And it's one of those weird feelings where all of a sudden you just completely doubt yourself. All of a sudden you don't speak English.
Right.
And you're like, does sunny have a double N? I don't.
Well,
But,
it seems like it's some kind of, is it a trick? Is it one of those, because I bet that's one of those things they've put in since 9/11. Somehow that's going to weed out terrorists.
Did you think maybe that's what it was? Oh, is it sending?
Yes.
So they just want you to write that sentence? Is that what it is?
I guess they want to make sure that you can write and that you. So turns out I can write.
Good for you. And inducted with a large group? How big a number of folks went in?
Yeah, I think it was between 5,000 and 8,000 people. It was
Wow.
huge, yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
welcome,
you.
welcome to the United States.
Thank you.
She's a citizen. How do you get your legs so shiny? Wow, look at that. Mine aren't quite that shiny. So how do you do that? I don't know. Yeah, that's what 57 degrees below zero will do for you. I know, it sounded like a joke in here now.
Well, look, I'm very spoiled, and I don't take for granted how lucky I am to stay in very fancy hotels and fly first class and all of that. So when I do have a little time for myself, I actually like to get down and dirty, you know, like camping travel to some countries that, you know, might not have all those.
Well, give us an idea of what you're talking about. Where was your last trip where you actually went camping?
We went to a little place hidden somewhere in Mexico, really hidden, and it was really nice. And I'm really, you know what? I'm a tough girl, and I can, like, you know, not shower for a week and be good with that, like really fine with that. But I will not sleep on dirty sheets that I don't. That I won't do that.
Wow. This raises many questions. First of all. You went to, was it a tourist place or not a tourist place in Mexico?
No, it's completely hidden. Leave it to my boyfriend to find it, you know.
And it was camping tents, that kind of thing?
Yeah, camping tents. And but so in that case, you know what? I'm a little bit of a princess. I bring, like, you know, little pashmina. Because you can't bring sheets and, you know, although I've done that too, you know. I have.
There's no reason why you couldn't travel with sheets, really, I suppose. But is that strictly speaking roughing it? But that's where you draw the line.
Yeah, I rough it until the point I have to actually go to sleep. And then I'd rather sleep in dirt.
Really?
Yeah, than to sleep in sheets that I just don't know where I don't want. Because little things live there. And
Have you actually slept in dirt?
You know what? I think I have. Yeah. I think I might have slept in dirt once.
So then now, out in the wild, and you have your pashmina, and you wake up in the morning, and you haven't showered for like a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do when sometimes you have to. Sometimes you go, you know, there's a time and a place for everything.
Right.
And sometimes there's time not for showering.
Now, do you go fishing? Do you do that? Do you go fishing, hiking?
Yes, I like all of those things. I'm game for anything. I can do those things.
Yeah. And is this something that you're?
Are you inviting me somewhere?
Well, yeah, let's go. Honestly, I would love to do this. Let's go someplace.
There's something nice about going into the wild and, like, having to fend for yourself and look after yourself.
Gotta look out for the grizzlies, though.
And
have you ever had encounters with wild animals?
You're somewhat obsessed with grizzlies. What's going on?
Well, all I can say is they're out there. Why is it we haven't seen you in since the Academy Award? What are you doing now?
I'm eating my hair now.
I see.
Where have I been?
Yeah, what have you been doing?
I've kind of disappeared for a couple of years. I took about, like, 3 years off, kind of, you know. I haven't done a movie in
Did you do fun things in that 3-year period?
No, I had massive plastic surgery and I needed to heal from it.
Oh, by God, from where I'm sitting, you get your money's worth. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
But sometimes people will say that, but you didn't really have any plastic surgery done.
No, I did. I think you should just be honest about it. I had everything replaced. No, you know, it's weird. You just can't plan these things. I was kind of going to do a film, and then it got pushed back. And I have a production company, so I'm always kind of developing and producing things. And then before you know it, you just haven't done anything.
Did you do anything not related to getting movies ready to be produced?
Yeah, I love traveling, so I do make time for that.
Where did you go?
I did a little trip with one of my best friends in Spain, where we flew into Barcelona and then just took trains all the way through Spain.
How are the Spanish trains?
Well, there's some really nice ones, and then I like the more down and dirty ones.
Well, no, what does that mean, and why do you like them? Because to me, when you say down and dirty, Subway. That's what I'm thinking.
They're a little bit like that. They're the ones where nobody would think Charlize Theron, Academy Award winner Charlize Theron, would be on this train. Mm-hmm. That's why I like them. So people they go, you look so much like that actress.
Oh, really? Wow.
But they never go, you're the actress.
So it's just Spaniards getting from one location to another.
Yeah, we took one train that we knew was like 7 hours, and we thought we would get some food on the train. And then I noticed somebody next to me, a local lady, opened her lunchbox. And I was like, oh, you were supposed to bring your own food. And it's a 7-hour train. Yeah. And we stop at this one stop, and then all of a sudden the train starts going backwards.
Woo.
And we were on this train backwards for 7 hours going into Seville with no food. And so I'm literally like...
No, wait a minute. And far be it for me to tell the Spanish how to run there, but why are they running the damn thing
I still
backwards?
don't know till today.
What is it? They're just being a wise guy?
We were going forward for an hour, and then we went backwards for 7 hours. It was the most bizarre...
The story of my life. 1 hour forward, 7 hours backward. I've lived that.
Pretty much. But I could deal with that. It was the not having food thing that drove me crazier, because I was starving, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to sit on this train for 7 hours and not have food.
But the Spaniards, a loving, giving, caring people, would offer you food if you were hungry.
Not so much.
Really? Now, you traveled from Barcelona?
To Madrid.
No, wait a minute.
Yes.
Barcelona?
Yes, very good.
And
very
then did you go to Seville?
I did, yes, I did.
Where else did you go?
We went to Valencia.
But what did you learn about yourself and the country?
That I have a mad passion and love for Spanish food.
Yeah.
And if I could marry it, I would.
Yeah. Like,
I love...
now, is that legal in Spain?
To marry food? Mm-hmm. I think anything's legal in Spain. You could probably marry a croqueta if you wanted to.
Oh, I was married to a croqueta. Believe me.